I fooled around plenty in the new patch, and I have some new tech to discuss. First, since the last Assorted Sakura tech video, Sakura has a new V-skill. In a vacuum, it's much better than her VS1, but it has bad synergy with her trigger too, so I think you should base your V-skill selection on your trigger selection. I'll talk more about that later. On the ground, it only combos from her Stand Fierce. This combo, including the medium DP Ender, does slightly more damage than her Stand Strong from Firm. The Yokizeme is very slightly worse on the Fierce combo, but it builds V-meter, which is very useful. Before someone corrects me, technically it also combos after down towards Roundhouse. But there's no scenario I know where you'd use that. It's not even useful for confirming, since the link doesn't work on a delayed cancel. From Fierce, it's particularly good in activation combos, where you shouldn't usually spend resources due to higher scaling. It's also the damage optimal route if you get a counter hit Stand Strong. In either trigger, Sakura can do it after an EX Fireball activate, which is usually quite good. For counter hit Roundhouse, just doing the VS2 roll is +4 and gives you an identical combo to forward dash. Though it's more consistent at max range. You can also just do the VS2 hit here, which does more damage and builds more V-meter, so I'd say it's usually the preferred ender. If you're really close, you can get the Stand Fierce combo after a micro walk. This is important because for the most part, VS2 doesn't work with the back Fierce crush counter. It's technically possible to do a delayed cancel into a fully charged straight fireball, which gives you a V-skill juggle, but it's very difficult. VS1 Sakura does the same damage much easier, and builds more V-meter with better Okizeme. If the opponent jumps at you, you can crouch Fierce VS2 for a side swap. Unfortunately, the long duration of VS2 means Sakura might be minus at the end of it, but it's still worth it for the corner escape. Now, how it pertains to trigger. VS2 has incredible synergy with VT1. On any successful fireball, you can reaction cancel to VS2 to massively increase your damage and corner carry on every combo. This is a huge buff. Even in the corner, VS2 combos outdamage your light Tatsu combos. Though I feel like I should mention that light Tatsu builds meter and VS2 doesn't. Unfortunately, VS2 can't hit after VT2 Tatsu. VS2 Sakura has no Otoshi ender, so her one trigger use combo enders literally don't exist. And with no VS1 dive kick, she has lower damage using 2 trigger uses. One thing that is kind of notable is that with VS2 she gets her corner combos mid-screen. Which is actually quite good on a final VT2 Tatsu. If you're running VS2 VT2 and don't want the side swap, the best trigger ending combo is just Tatsu to hard DP. Overall, I'd still say you should be playing either VS1 VT2 Sakura or VS2 VT1 Sakura, based on the matchup. In my last Assorted Sakura video, I showed a distant back hard punch crush counter into the opponent landing on a fireball. To my surprise, this is both incredibly easy to set up and very consistent to react to. I showed off dash light DP before, but it's possible to do dash medium DP, which has better damage, corner carry, and okizeme. You can also potentially get VS2 if you're running it, which is better still. On close back fierce crush counters, I've mentioned charged up fireball combos. But Sakura can do some pretty crazy stuff with EX up fireball too. That 3-bar version is weaker than her equivalent super combo, but it looks cool and has much better okizeme. You can also get side swap versions if you're cornered. Unfortunately, they don't work with VT1. But you can just use charged VT1 stuff instead. Those combos have also changed since last patch, so here are the new ones, based on how much V-time you want to spend. I mentioned whiff stand short, meaty low strong after any corner DP combo. I should have mentioned what you can do with the meaty if it hits. On back roll, low strong links to back fierce on hit. After a long combo into stun, it can be good to pursue a mix-up rather than complete a combo. Charge Shidoken creates a free juggle state, so you can get some sneaky stuff. Here's one I saw online. Finally, something I noticed recently. Naturally, as V-skill attacks, Sakura's Otoshi and dive kick build V-meter, but not super meter. In V-trigger, they build nothing. No super meter, nor V-meter. So if your VT2 Tatsu combo is going to kill either way, it's best to not cancel the V-skill, but instead kill with uppercut, which will build super meter for the next round. That's all I've got for now. Thanks for watching, and see you in Assorted Sakura 7 if I ever find enough stuff to make it. Maybe I'll actually make some Sakura matchup videos like I said I would ages ago.